everybody, Bolt Hole Biker here. I'm in the garage today with my lovely new Thruxton R. I'm doing a bit of an experiment today just because I can't go out for a ride, so I might as well do something. This where it's got the race kit fairing on, it's got the lowered clip-ons, which are absolutely brilliant. I rode it last week. I've only ridden this once. I rode it last week and it's absolutely fine, lovely and comfortable. But what I was aware of was that I wouldn't want to do a long ride on it. It'd be absolutely fine for probably up to, you know, like an hour and a half, but then I would imagine it would start getting a little bit wearing on the wrists. So I thought that I would just do an experiment and put the higher brackets for the clip-ons back on. I think they're about 2 inches taller than the ones that are on. And I've looked on the forums and what have you, and it appears that quite a few people have done it. I think you may have to do a slight adjustment to the height of the brake fluid reservoir, because it apparently just catches on the fairing. But from what I can see, the look of the bike doesn't change much. You know, you don't really notice that it's got the higher clip-ons on, and you can obviously still get down into the tuck position. But if you want to be a little bit more upright and maybe do a longer ride, I think it gives you that sort of option. So I'm going to try it anyway and see what it's like, and if it's no good, or if I prefer it with the lower clip-ons, or if it changes the, you know, I doubt if it will change the riding dynamic, because these are the clip-ons that come on a sort of the standard bike without the race kit. But I can always change them back if I need to. So that's my little project for today. So I will take you through the process of doing it. Obviously I'm working it out for myself, so it might be a bit of a stop and start process, but by the end of it we'll know if it's been worth doing or not. Okay, so stay tuned in and we'll be taking this off and changing these over.
In 1965, Vietnam seemed like just another foreign war, but it wasn't. It was different in many ways, and so were those who did the fighting. In World War II, the average age of the combat soldier was 26. In Vietnam, he was 19. 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 19.
The heaviest fighting of the past 2 weeks continued today, 25 miles northwest of Saigon.
I wasn't really sure what was going on.
19. In Vietnam, the combat soldier typically served a 12-month tour of duty, but was exposed to hostile fire almost every day. 19.
In Saigon, a U.S. military spokesman said today more than 700 enemy troops were killed last week in that sensitive border area. Throughout all of South Vietnam, the enemy lost a total of 2,689 soldiers.
Administration study, half of the Vietnam combat veterans suffer from what psychiatrists call post-traumatic stress disorder. Many vets complain of alienation, rage, or guilt. Some succumb to suicidal thoughts. 8 to 10 years after coming home, almost 800,000 men are still fighting the Vietnam None of them received the hero's welcome.
Saigon, 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 Saigon.
Got this in pocket, gunpowder, I'm gonna use it. Intention, I'm feeling mental, gonna make you notice. Got motion, restrained emotion. I've been diving, detour leaning, no reason, just seems so pleasing. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me. I got rhythm, I can't miss a beat. I got new skank, sorry. I got something I'm winking at you. Gonna make you notice. Gonna use my arms, gonna use my legs, gonna use my style, gonna use my side step, gonna use my fingers, gonna use my imagination. 'Cause I gonna make you see there's nobody else here, no one like me. I'm special, so special. I gotta have some of your attention. Give it to me.
So that's it, job done. I'm not going to lie, as a non-mechanic, that was a little bit more involved than I thought it was going to be. I didn't realise I was going to have to drop the whole front of the bike off. And the screw that stops the bracket from rotating, I've got it in and it's tight, but I think it's cross-threaded slightly, so I'm going to get a new screw for that. But all in all, other than that, it's gone all right. I mean, they're on and it's all back together, so I haven't ridden it yet, obviously. I'd say when you're sat on the bike, it doesn't feel massively different. I mean, it isn't massively different, but going to see what they're like. But I'm pleased to see that I haven't had to do any adaptation to the brake fluid reservoir. It goes from lock to lock without touching at all, so no issues there. Anyway, I hope that has been useful to anybody else that might be considering doing this. Just bear in mind that either you need to take the top yoke off. Why did I not do that? I can't remember. There was because I looked at an instruction thing on one of the forums, and it involved taking all the headlight gear off and all the instrument panel and everything, which is why I changed my mind and suspended it from the one of the girders I've got in the garage with a couple of strap clamps, which that worked absolutely fine. I just suspended it off the top yoke and dropped the forks instead. I didn't realise I was going to have to take the brakes and the ABS sensor and what have you off, but that's not a problem, it's done now. So that's it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please give me a like. I'm trying to grow the channel. Still very new, but I think I've got about 34 subscribers now, so like and subscribe and hit the notification button if you don't mind, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for watching. Bye.